May have been Mom's Month, but June belongs to Dad. Today, dentist Steve Marsh will focus on fathers who face their teeth troubles and now can smile not only during the month celebrating Father's Day, but all the year through. So welcome back to the show,
Thanks so much,
Steve.
Lori.
And when it comes to you and your dad, it's like father, like son, right?
It is like father, like son, and that's my dad and I. After I came out of residency in the Air Force, he practiced into his 70s, and like him, we both went to the Ohio State University for dental school. He went into the Army, and when I was coming out of school, I talked about where was I going to do a residency, and said the military was the best one, he thought. So I went into the Air Force, and then when I came out of the Air Force, my dad was ready to retire, and that was a picture of us on my first day, which in private practice was 1980. Wow,
so, and you still see some of the same patients that you saw way back then.
You know, just this week, Lori, a guy, his name is Carl, is a wonderful guy. He was in my first, he with his wife, he's now widowed. Carl's in his 80s, but I'm still seeing him. And you know, he said, between my father and me, we're the only thing in his life that was, in a sense, a constant, because he never had to look for another dentist. He followed my father from being a little boy, now me. And so it's been really gratifying for us. And he has a file that's way thicker than this. And sometimes we go over the file. And I had somebody recently who came in. She has been with us all these years, since 1985, actually. And now her kids come to me. And now her kids have kids. And so we're seeing grandchildren, that woman's grandchild. We can look back and say, you were pregnant here when you first started. She said, I came in because I had some gum problems. So we follow people for many years, and again, that's been one of the most satisfying things. We have a wonderful relationship for all these years. We see them every 6 months, 4 months, more than most of their families.
That's oftentimes true. And you've got a few special dads you want to tell us about, right?
Right, in honor of Father's Day and my own father. This is a very interesting story. He works for the federal government, and his wife does too, and she's overseas, and actually her 2 kids, or their 2 kids, are with the mom overseas. And he actually wanted to surprise her. For years, she's been talking to him about those front teeth. In fact, they wanted to get them done for their wedding. They were not able to. And now, about 15 years later, he thought it was time, and we did his teeth. We did gum contouring. Those are 2 old, very old crowns, Lori, that he had. Those were porcelain metal. They're very opaque. And he was ready to do his teeth, and we repaired those, put porcelain crowns there, reshaped his teeth, and did a beautiful job, I think, in giving him symmetry. And then he went overseas and surprised her. Another father, a wonderful guy, 6 kids. All 6 kids went to college. He took care of them. He's been wearing a thing that went in and out, we call a flipper, for about 25 years. Now he said, it's my turn. And we did bridge work in the front. Those are permanent teeth, all porcelain, no metal at all. And he loves a smile, and his wife is so glad that he took care of himself for a change. And another guy, 2 daughters, took care of his wife, his kids, everything. She dragged him in and said, it's your turn. I don't like looking you across the table like this every day. On the lower teeth, we did some veneers, upper some veneers and some crowns to give him that smile. Wonderful story about a father who, again, wanted to take care of himself with his wife's encouragement. So in honor of Father's Day, and to remember my father, it's my honor to focus on them today.
All right, and those are amazing makeovers.
Thank you,
Lori. You should be proud, and so should they.
Thank you.
Make Dad's day by getting him to greet every morning with a smile. For help, give Steve a call. His number's next.
See what Dr. Stephen Marsh can do for your smile by calling 440-461-1003 or visit www.clevelandsmiles.com.